let's go to the plasma and find out a little bit more about you and hear about your journey.
That's where I live. If you were to step outside of my house and look around, this is pretty much what you would see. And in the background, those mountains back there, that's where I usually ski. Oh, that's my best friend. She's my best friend from college. And she was actually there the day that I lost my vision. She was the first person to know.
And how did you lose your vision?
It kind of just happened, just out of the blue. I was working on a project and I looked up and I was like, man, my vision seems really blurry. So I was like kind of freaking out because I was like, okay, well, it should go away by itself. So I rested for a while and I opened my eyes again and I was like, okay, now we have a problem. So I talked to Lena about it.
And then did you go to the hospital? Did your mom come take you to the hospital?
Yeah, we went to the hospital. My mom was on a trip and so Lena was right there.
And how did it feel not to have your mom there? And must have been kind of
It was very strange and very scary, but on the other hand, it was a good experience to not have my mom there and to deal with a big life situation without my mother.
Are you saying to me that you and your mom are close or not close?
Very close.
Very close.
Very close. And I think we're dependent on each other. Very dependent on each other.
Okay.
Did I hear why? The cause? Did I hear that or did I just miss it?
They don't know.
They don't have any idea at all, period.
Yep, we're all in the same boat in this room.
Well, no, I'm just saying, because that would be kind of scary.
It's very scary.
But then that's like being a widow. A lot of women will say, poor thing. And then inside they're saying, ooh, sure hope don't happen to me. Glad it ain't me.
Deborah needs attention. She needs attention. And in order to check herself, to find out if she's okay, she is gonna make this group about Sinae, about her.
Do you feel it's unfair?
Life's unfair. I can honestly say I have not said, why me? Because it's not like I was just randomly selected from the heavens to be all of a sudden one day blind. It happens to a lot of people. It's not just me.
Let's go back to I don't care. What do you mean?
There's a reason.
Okay.
And you know,
So do you care about the reason?
I have no idea. That's why I told you that my mom was legally blind, because I've grown up with it my whole life. I know what it's like to not be able to see the piece of paper where you're supposed to sign your check. I understand. And I just really think that we're gonna help each other.
And are there ways that you're gonna help her?
She already has so much. Because I can see, I really can. I can see that I'm not gonna say that you're embarrassed by it, but I see that you're hurt. And I know you don't want us to think, oh, I'm just a helpless blind person. Please hold my hand around the house.
When Sinae said that she was blind, I couldn't believe it, because I said, okay, she was able to walk in the house, she was able to walk down the steps. She looks at me when I speak to her, and I just think that she's a wise young lady. She's a very, very wise young lady.
And isn't
her
it
years.
possible that we're just getting a new definition for blindness?
Yes.
Because some of us with two fully sighted eyes still can't see.
And so is one of the things that you're in the Starting Out House for accepting your blindness?
I need to define it for myself. Know what it is for me to be blind as a person, as a student, as a friend, as the daughter.
Tell me about your relationship with your mom, because right there you look really close, and you've told us that you think you're dependent on each other.
Oh, we are. Definitely.
Are you the only child?
Of hers?
Yes. And what do you mean of hers?
My parents have both been remarried, so there's a lot of kids.
Okay, so your dad has been remarried, and where's he in his relationship with you?
Well, he lives down the street, but we don't really talk. And it's a sad reality.
Is that something you
But I don't currently want to pursue a relationship with my father. He's in timeout.
He's in timeout.
Because I was in timeout. Because I was second and I was always last. I don't want to pursue a relationship with my father. Because I was second and I was always last.
You were second and you were always last in his world, in his life.
In his family, in his new family.
So you put him in timeout.
How long were you in timeout?
Since I was 2.
And when did you decide to put him in timeout?
Like when I was 11.
I know where she's coming from because, like her, I feel like my father picked me second as well. And I feel like that's just one more thing that the both of us have in common.
How many other people in this room have daddy challenges, issues with daddy? Wow, boy.
Yeah, we all got dad issues.
Early on, we found that out.
Well, Daddy is a very, very important man in all of our lives, whether we want to believe it or not, and whether we want to accept it or not. And so, Yana and I will be doing much work with that.
Daddy repeat.
I'm sure we'll talk about that for many weeks. So let's see the self-portrait you drew that brought you here.
Well, from here, I'm not sure if it means stop, Mom, or Mom, stop.
It's a whole lot of Mom, stop.
Helping you?
Yeah. On the top of the paper, it says 101 things I need to do for Sinae. Because she really helps a lot and helps me fill out paperwork and does so much stuff for me, and I think it's a burden. How can it not be a burden?
I want to go towards her goal so that she knows what she's working on in this house. Sinae, your goal is develop independence. How would you know when you achieve that goal of develop independence?
I don't have to call Mom when I'm lost
Yeah.
somewhere, and I got there on my own. I can make my own choices and know that I've done something okay without my mom's help.
Well, I'm knowing that's true for you, Sinae, and I know that we will do that together. Ladies, we'll be meeting again at 7 o'clock. See you at 7, ladies. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.